Ever since I started in fifth grade, I fell in love with it. My friend's mom begged me to get on the team because he was this little scrawny boy and she saw how big I was, especially for my age. Ever since then, I've just had such a deep bond with my brothers. I've loved every year since. I want to go to college for two reasons. One, to play football, and one, definitely to figure out what I want to do later in life.
Coach Stone, head football coach here at Santa Barbara High School. Just wanted to take some time and talk about Noah Wood.
Noah's a rising senior, and he's a powerful force on the football field, in the classroom, and in our community.
He was an all CIF kid for us this year, unanimous. He was an all county kid, unanimous defensive player of the year, actually, all county. He was a defensive player of the year for our league.
Noah's had a lot of reps under his belt, playing a lot of his freshman year, started his entire sophomore year, which he really broke out, but none like his junior season. He's dominant in the trenches, doesn't matter against who. Noah's always been able to hold his own against any offensive line, single block, double teams, and a lot of times triple teams with a lead blocker from the backfield.
This past season, something we talked about for a long time, me, Noah, and a lot of the players. Our team was able to reach the CIF championship game. My hat's off to the seniors on our team, but Noah was a big part of the success we had this year. I mean, it was the first time our school's been to the playoffs in 30 years.
He is great against the power run, and Noah has also been able to track down the ball runner on the off tackle stuff, counters. He knows how to read screens, he knows how to read counter traps.
At practice, one of the problems we had was he was so competitive every down and so much better than everybody else. It was hard to really give him a good, honest look all the time.
One of the things I like most about Noah Wood is that he's very coachable.
The biggest thing about Noah is he did everything that I asked him to do. He did everything his parents asked him to do. He did the trainings. He did all the work that he needed to do to get to this point. So I knew at a young age, just by his commitment to want to, hey, I want to play college football. It's just hard work and determination.
Noah Wood was not allowed to be on scout team defense because our first team offensive line would always have a hard time with him. He understands that schemes change week by week, and he embraces the change, and he can play to any scheme that we want to, whether we want to put him in at nose in a 3-5, or if we want to put him in at a 1 or a 3 technique with a 4-down defensive lineman group. But Noah can play all positions on the defensive line, as I'm sure you guys will be able to see on all the film.
He's a game changer. I mean, every team that we played, and this can be co-signed by every coach in the area, every team that we played, they game plan for Noah. This kid dictated the defensive line in every single game, especially as we got into the playoffs. He was able to look at film and study guys and put himself in position to be successful. So I just think by the time he leaves here, he's going to put himself in position to be able to walk into any program at any level and be able to compete.
I would say that his height is his advantage. With a low center of gravity, he could be the low man on the line of scrimmage, and that will put him in a better spot to go up against somebody who's 6'3" and 6'2". I know that's traditionally what you like to see, but I like to remind a lot of folks that Aaron Donald is not 6'3". Aaron Donald is 6'1", and that's the type of player that Noah could emulate.
He was the strongest kid in our football team as a freshman. When you look at the defensive tackle, you're looking at quickness, which I think he has. He's 250 pounds. His shoulders are wide. He's got the frame to put on 35 to 40 pounds. I knew once he got an opportunity to come to varsity that he was going to learn a lot of sophomore year, and it was just automatic. And it turned out to work out for us.
Noah has always had his own juice. There's a lot of players that kind of go with the flow, but Noah's always the guy that's high energy.
It's not only on the field, it's the classroom as well. When Noah walks in the hallways, he has that presence about him. His vocal leadership was something that I really appreciated because I didn't have to say a whole lot at practices. And Noah was my coach on the field.
He never shies away from the hard work, and if he ever makes a mistake, he likes to fix it right then and there, and nobody asked me for more extra reps than Noah would.
As an academic scholar, he maintains a 3.6 GPA, takes rigorous courses like advanced placement and honors, and then most recently created what we call the Teen Glean.
Tonight we meet some teens making sure excess fruit on local trees gets to those who really need it right now.
When the pandemic hit, school shut down, practices shut down. I was just sitting around the house going on dysfunctional Zoom meetings, and then working out every day. And that's not enough. We started off by making a flyer, and then local news companies got hold of it, and we donated it to our local food bank. It got us outside when football couldn't.
Don't sleep on Noah Wood. Watch all the film on Noah. I've never seen him regress, not one bit. You know, he's the diamond in the rough, and he should be given the opportunity to play some college ball for some good programs.
I can sit here and talk to you guys about this kid forever. Any questions you guys might have for me, please reach out to me. My name is Coach Stone again. My email is jstone@sbunified.org, 805-403-7167. Thank you.